The Power 5 is back. Sorry, I missed you on Saturday. Some technical difficulties here in the Power household, i.e., the internet was out all morning. Now, you may not have missed me considering how our free plays did on Thursday and Friday, but I'm back for Sunday with 5 free plays nonetheless, as we've got a Game 7 in the NBA playoffs. Nuggets at Thunder, 3:30 Eastern on ABC. I've got key trends to help you bet both side and total coming right up. We've also got Major League Baseball, including Sunday Nighter. What a matchup, Mets and Yankees. A reminder, smash that like button when you agree with me as I'm going through today's Power 5. Always appreciate your support. Number one, so for the side of Nuggets Thunder, here is what you need to know. Oklahoma City is out to an 8-point favorite for Game 7. Seems pretty steep, right? Well, NBA teams playing Game 7 at home, coming off a double-digit loss, are 17-3 against the spread since 2009. Remember, the Thunder lost Game 6 by a score of 119 to 107, so they qualify for that 17-3 trend, which makes a lot of sense because the public, they're leery of backing a favorite off a poor performance, but said favorite, usually a tad bit undervalued. To that point, OKC closed minus 10.5 each of the first 3 home games of this series. Now laying 8 doesn't seem too steep after all. By comparison, one more time, NBA teams playing Game 7 at home off a double-digit loss in Game 6, 17-3 against the spread since 2009. Looking at the total for Game 7, it's currently sitting 213 or 213.5, depending on your book. I'm sure you know the trend here. Betting the under in Game 7s after the first round has been very profitable. 25-10 to be exact. Just to be clear, that's all Game 7s in conference semifinals, conference finals, and the NBA finals. 25-10 to the under. Let's now get into some Major League Baseball. I want to bet the under 8 in White Sox Cubs, 2:20 Eastern at Wrigley Field. Cubs have won the first 2 games of this series by scoring a combined 20 runs. They go for the sweep this afternoon with Colin Ray on the mound. Ray should have little problem keeping in check a White Sox lineup that is dead last in batting average and third worst in WRC+. Thus, the key to this under will be whether or not the White Sox can limit the Cubs' bats. Well, starter Jonathan Cannon's off back-to-back quality starts, which is encouraging. Hopefully the wind will be blowing in at Wrigley. That can aid Cannon and the White Sox bullpen as well. Again, I like the under 8. Number 4, I also like the under in Rockies Diamondbacks, and boy, is this a contrarian under for you. The teams combined for 26 runs in a wild game last night, but the Rockies actually won 14-12. Now we're going to go under 9? Yes. A moment ago, I mentioned how bad the White Sox offense has been. Well, last night aside, Colorado, their offense has been even worse this year. On the road, they have a 61 WRC+, while batting a collective 198, and they average just 2.5 runs per game. All those marks dead last in baseball. I think Merrill Kelly and the D-backs bullpen keep them in check here. That means, come on, Chase Dollander. The Rockies starter took a no-hitter into the 6th inning his last time out. That was the second time in his last 3 starts where he went 5+ innings and allowed 2 or fewer hits. So under 9 it is. And let's make it 3 straight unders in Major League Baseball by playing under 8.5 in Mets-Yankees on Sunday Night Baseball. Good starting pitching matchup here, quite obviously. David Peterson, hey, you tip your cap. The guy has defied the regression monster now for over a year. He's allowed 3 runs or fewer in every start this season, Peterson has. And he's going against Max Fried, who has allowed a total of 3 runs in his last 5 starts and just 6 runs total in his last 8 starts. You got 2 top 10 bullpens here as well, guys. So under 8.5. Runs should be pretty scarce. Recap time in case you missed anything. Forgot to jot it down. Number 1, the trend says Oklahoma City is the side. NBA teams playing Game 7 at home, coming off a double-digit loss, 17-3 against the spread since 2009. Number 2, the trends say under for Game 7 of Nuggets Thunder because all betting unders blindly in Game 7 after the first round, 25-10 is how you would have done. Then number 3, we like the under 8 in White Sox Cubs. Number 4, under 9 in Rockies D-backs. And number 5, under 8.5 in Mets Yankees. Let me know what you think of those plays by commenting down below. Don't be shy about letting us know what you are betting on Sunday. Always like to see that. Then head on over to wt.buzz/BP for all of Sunday's top plays. I had a 5-pack of soccer winners for Sunday. If you act before 1 p.m. Eastern, you can look at 4 of them. Of course, I'm number 1 in soccer over the last 365 days, up 54.9 units of profit, including a current red-hot 14-5-1 run on the pitch. That is going to do it for this edition of the Power 5. I really hope you enjoyed it. Remember to click subscribe, and until next time, let's cash some tickets.